Hey, hi guys, this is Rowden back with another stream for Wolong Fallen Dynasty. As you guys can see, I have changed my build again. And this time, it was because of RNG. Because what we were trying to farm was not what was dropping for us. But what did drop for us was, something quite spectacular. So, let's get into it. The drip is just something that I thought worked well together. Obviously the mask and the chest piece are from our strategist Zushu, but the boots and gloves, I'm using the drip from, I think, the Man of Earth General, or General of Man, not Earth. And those are the gloves, and the legs are from Zuchu, right? Our hammer wielder. Right. So in terms of the build, at first glance you would think that it's the same thing, but no, I have revamped it quite a bit. To begin with, we got a lot, and when I say a lot, I mean a lot of drops for a different grace set, not Tai Hao, which I was not particularly interested in, but the Daode Tianjun set, and that one is quite good, right? It gives the principle of Daode at the end, which is 5 stacks of increased damage dealt and spirit gain, and those work splendidly together with surprisingly the first 2 parts of the Lingbao set. Obviously you can't use the third part, and you don't need to, frankly, because so what I've done, right? And this is sort of continuing with what I was talking about, I think that not the last time but the one before that, that I wanted to get all these buffs and debuffs, and I wanted to ensure that all of them are as in I have my build has the ability to enable that. So Lingbao obviously has 3 inbuilt debuffs, and that works well, and if you pair it with buffs, then effectively you have most of them. Daode is the opposite, right? It gives 2 inbuilt buffs. Those pair quite well with my existing buff for Spirit Fervor upon HP recovery, and interestingly enough, I have HP recovery upon deflection, which pairs well with Daode, which is focused on deflection. So I got that stratagem, I think, earlier, and it also has attack power, which is good. It also has spirit damage to enemies with negative effects, which is also quite good. Point being that if I pair it with HP recovery upon deflection, I get 8 HP recovery. In fact, if I had a third such pairing, I would effectively have enough HP recovery to have the same set bonus as that of our beloved Liu Bei set, right? So we are at 2/3 of that bonus. The Liu Bei set typically gives 12 HP. Right now I'm getting 8 HP instead. Since it's a flat number, I'm not sure if the Liu Bei set would become better progressively as our HP increases, because I don't think that's a flat number. At least I don't remember it being so, but maybe that's not the case, I'm not sure. Either way, as of now, this is definitely quite good, right? 8 HP per deflect, it's quite decent. But yeah, that's not the biggest change. This works well with, obviously, the fact that we can get HP on, the HP on deflect works well because we can get damage reduction upon deflect as well through the Yinglong Spirit Beast or Divine Beast, and that's good because the stratagem that I'm using obviously stops us from using Divine Beast Resonation, which is the weapon buff, And Yinglong being an earth dragon, it's not really a weapon buff that we care too much about, right? So that's not a problem at all. It increases the damage that Yinglong would do, which is excellent. Yinglong's own inbuilt auto res obviously helps, because that's an excellent tool in itself. And the most important, or not the most important, but one that really completed the build, right? Because once I changed this seal, or changed this accessory, because I didn't want a wizardry HP recovery accessory, which was the one that we had earlier, because my plan was not to use a lot of wizardry with this build. And then after changing it, I realized that I don't have my buff, right? I had Spirit Fervor upon HP recovery and I had Deflect upon HP recovery. That buff was missing. But now with Yinglong, I have that. And it is on Deflect, which is excellent, because we are going to Deflect and we are going to get HP from that Deflect. So we are getting those 2 buffs in addition to the 3 buffs that Dowday provides, or sorry, 2 buffs that the Dowday provides. So we'll get 4 total buffs, right? Power gain, haste, HP recovery, and not HP recovery, Spirit Fervor, and damage reduction. I've also put a couple of others. I put Perfect Restoral upon Fatal Strike on the headpiece, because why not, right? Well, not why not, there's a good reason for it. I'll show that in a moment. And I've put Damage Amplification on the enemy upon deflecting a critical blow, because the point is that I have a couple of Lingbao elements, right? This one, as well as where is it? Yeah, this one. I didn't have any Dowday crossbows or bows, but that's not a problem. I wanted to incorporate Lingbao for additional, you can say, damage to the opponent. But not damage, but yeah, debuffs, right? For debuffing the opponent. And with these 2 pieces and the set mitigation bow that we picked up earlier, I was getting both Spirit Vulnerability and Power Drop. So the one that was missing was Damage Amplification, which was on Fatal Strike in case of the Lingbao set, and I didn't particularly like that. A lot of times Fatal Strike is where we effectively end the enemy. Critical Blow, on the other hand, is much better, because obviously some enemies require multiple critical blow deflects in order to get them to a point where we can deal a Fatal Strike to them. So in that sense, I think this is much better, right? So yeah, that's where I think this works out better than the original Lingbao set of buffs, for one. And secondly, it also works well for us because we want, as I mentioned, to have as many buffs and debuffs going on as possible. And what I realized with Lingbao was that the buffs trigger for the entire set, right? The principle of Lingbao, it triggers on the 3rd debuff that you deal to the enemy. If I do my entire rotation of 5 debuffs, it actually ends up happening that by the time I get the enemy down, and this I was testing upon on the monkey, on Juyan. So by the time the Juyan spirit is broken and we are about to deal a Fatal Strike to it, our buff from Lingbao was running out. And it doesn't rebuff as you add more, or at least that's what it seemed like to me. So after adding 3 different debuffs, if you add or elemental what do you call them? Elemental ailments, right? Yeah, elemental ailments. So after adding 3, if you add a 4th one, it doesn't reset the timer. It actually goes down all the way, and then once you add a new ailment, then it will start back again from 1. So that's a problem, right? Because if that is happening, you are not going to, especially because it is running down before I deal my Fatal Strike, my entire rotation is worthless. I think they messed up there, but just like Dowday, they should have had 5 stacks of Lingbao as well, starting from 1, you can say, debuff to 5, which is the 5 elemental ailments, maybe going from 13% to 18 instead of the current 14 to 18. But that would have ensured that it stays up longer, which is what happens with our current buff, right? Which is just on deflect. So basically the last hit that we deflect, so typically a critical blow, right, on larger enemies before we repose them. That gives us that not fifth, but that gives us at least some kind of Dowday buff. So yeah, that's where I thought that Dowday was more useful. Obviously, the setup is much easier as well. You just have to wait around till you can get 5 deflects and you have the entire Dowday setup done. In case of Lingbow, sometimes if the enemy is very difficult to sort of proc with a particular element, yeah, then we have trouble, right? Although we only need to proc it thrice, so it's not, as in we can always start with an element that it is weak to and go from there. So that always works, but nonetheless, I felt that this was a relevant point. Obviously, the other point being that right now I have, as in with the entire stack, I will have these 3 debuffs on the enemy, and I will have this one from my gloves, right? Where is it? From here, right? Here. So I'll have these 3 stacks, and I will have my entire 2 stacks from Dowday for haste and power gain, not stacks, 2 buffs, and spirit fervor from our belt hook accessory, and finally damage reduction from Yinglong. So with all of these, we are pretty strong. And when you put Dowday on top of that, that just makes us much stronger. The best thing about this is that because we don't have to worry about all the elements, right? We can actually spec into a single element. And I decided to spec into Earth for 2 reasons. One is that the equipment that we got Dowday for is pretty heavy, especially the armor and leg pieces both are heavy pieces. So for us to keep under 30%, we needed around 60 plus Earth. The other reason is that, and this is what got me started on the Dowday path, the Polam Podao and Unrivaled Dignity that dropped for me had Dowday. And Polam Podao is Earth, right? It is an Earth scaling weapon. Unrivaled Dignity I have put on damage shift Earth because we already had that, right? And with that, it also becomes an Earth scaling weapon. Not only that, when I have Unrivaled Dignity equipped like I have currently, which is as a primary weapon, basically when I am holding it in my hands, right? At that time, all my other weapons also get that damage shift bonus, surprisingly. I was not aware of that. What that means is my bows also have damage shift Earth. So I'm getting 561 damage on my bow, which would typically be in the 460 range. So that's a 100-point addition in damage of my bow, just because I'm doing damage shift Earth here. Crazy, right? And yeah, the only thing I'm missing is deceptive blow on my Unrivaled Dignity. Somehow I'm making do without it, but yeah, the damage currently is not bad at all. I've swapped back to a more, you can say, yeah, this set is of spells is a lot more conservative, because it's not like the big nuke spells, right, what we were using earlier, because we don't have to worry about wizardry damage to heal us up. So yeah, and yeah, one last thing, Perfect Restoral is there because I have this Dongju Officer Armor, which reduces damage taken and increases, because I put that bonus on the damage dealt in perfect condition. So that's just helping us ensure that we have, yeah, we as in with Perfect Restoral we'll be able to take 1 additional hit and effectively continue damaging. In fact, it doesn't just gain us the ability to take an additional hit, it also stops us from faltering if we are hit. So not only is the damage negated, but any you can say physical impact is also negated. So that's pretty good, because that means that we can continue to attack, use Iron Ka from the Podao, right? Just because we want to. Immediately after, well, probably we can use it twice. So once while the boss is getting up, after we have done a critical or fatal attack, and then another time while it is trying to hit us, because we have perfect restorer. Crazy. Right. So yeah, this build is really good. I think a few things can be improved. We can get both of these to 5-star, and we'll open up another slot. Well, at least one, right? So that the bow especially, so that we can get another slot and another bonus there. That's one. Other than that, yeah, I can't think of anything else. Maybe we can replace the polearm Podao with a better weapon, although there I can't think of one. So maybe one of the halberds, although yeah, they don't have similar scaling. But yeah, if we are using damage shift, we can use one here as well. I was wondering what to put in the third slot, where I put negate attribute damage upon guard. So this is again to help keep us topped up, right? If an enemy is using a lot of elemental damage, attribute damage, we can just use the Podao to keep guarding and avoid that damage, hopefully. I don't think it will work that well, but yeah, as in, I can always replace that with something like damage shift, and yeah, as in, if I have a halberd, I can do that. So that's one option for sure. Other than that, yeah, I don't have a lot. Maybe if we get better accessories, different accessories, we can consider something else. But right, this is sort of the setup that we have currently, and I'm pretty happy with it. I think this is a much stronger build than what we were using earlier. I'm not sure about Ying Long, how much damage it will do. We'll see. We do have this attuned summoning, which will increase the damage from the summoned divine beast, and we also it actually works with this other effect that we had, which where we can sacrifice 3 morale points in order to fully replenish our divine beast gauge. I might try that out once, maybe. Let's see. But otherwise, yeah, I think this is definitely a strong build, much stronger than what we had earlier, much more focused in terms of damage and stats. Earth is the clear focus here. I can also, by the way, conversely do a water build, because I can just put the elemental shift on the glaive, not on the sword, and it will be a water shift, right? And we have that jewel, thankfully. So with that, it can become a water build as well, and we might go for that if we want. Only downside to that would be that I wouldn't be able to maintain my agility unless I also spec heavily into earth. So other than that, it wouldn't be a big problem in my opinion. It should work out well. So yeah, that's one option that we have, although not as optimized as this one, right? This one has the optimum, you can say, stat spread and setup, because earth obviously buffs our what do you call it, our max equipment load, and thus we are able to stay under 30%, even though we have decent physical resistance, right? 15% is quite decent, I think. What else is there? Yeah, I think that's about it for this build, at least the introduction. And yeah, it has obviously, because of Ying Long and the accessory, right, from Yuan Shao, the General Seal, what is it called? General in Chief's Seal, right? Because of these, I have drop rate and equipment drop rate both at A. So in a way, this set actually doubles up as a farming set, although the luck is not that high, because I obviously haven't spec'd into it. But Yeah, it has good drop rate and equipment drop rate. In fact, I think, yeah, drop rate is better than what we had earlier. Equipment drop rate is worse. That was, I think, A+. So that's not bad. Even the luck stat is there, right? Both the General-in-Chief seal as well as the stratagem that we are using are giving us luck. So even the luck is not that bad, but yeah, it's still nothing compared to the 220 that we had on our dedicated farming build. We can quickly change this into a farming build by just putting luck on the two other pieces there where we can do that, right? If we want to do so. But currently I have put in stone defense because our low water stat or low water virtue was causing us to become weak too. Yeah, it was causing us not low water, I think it was low metal, right? Yeah, not metal as well. Sorry, low wood virtue, right? So low wood virtue was what was causing us to be susceptible to earth. I think for fire maybe we had some defense somewhere and hence we were good. Yeah, fire we are already at 113. So earth I had to bring up specifically because we did not have any investment into wood, which will give us earth defense rate. So yeah, that was a problem. I am right, correct? Yeah, if you spec into water, you will be weak to earth. If you spec into earth and strong to fire, so the earlier element is what you are stronger to. So earth, water, earth, and wood. So if I spec into wood, I would be stronger against earth. So and since I am not spec into wood, I am weak against earth. So yeah, that's where in fire obviously I am the weakest, but that is as in it's still better than I think what we had earlier. And obviously water is what we are strongest against because we are an earth build, and that works I think because water actually works like a damage amplification debuff if it procs on you. That's where I think a lot of players have, or I don't know players, but that's where probably a lot of players do have a problem with Taishi Chi because he's a water proccing boss, right? So yeah, I think that that would explain the difficulty with him overall and why our allies were dying so fast to him, right? Yeah, it was crazy. So right, that's basically it for this build overview. As I said, we'll be farming a bit. I had cleaned up my inventory in order to be able to do that, and we don't need to change out anything. We'll just farm with the current setup that we have. I will so I did a few runs of the mission with UAG and GoSee. I still didn't get any drops for their tomes, wizardry tomes, as in anything beyond what I had already gotten. I also did a few runs of so I did runs across all three, right? The Juyan, this mission with UAG and GoSee, as well as the fight battle against invaders. So all three I have repeated once, so we'll do that again. I think the last one that I did was probably the invader one, and we are killing them in one fatal strike, by the way. It was crazy, but yeah, let's do that. The drops are decently worse than what we were getting with our luck at max, but this is more about just getting familiar with this build, seeing what works, seeing what doesn't, in order to be comfortable. But I think this is probably the build that I'll go with against if not Guan Yu, at least definitely in the battle royale, right? The mission, second battle royale mission or boss rush mission from the Crouching Dragon, Zhuge Liang. The reason being that I ended up doing deflect or my play ended up translating to deflecting and attacking back. Against most of the bosses, I was not really proccing my debuffs as frequently as I did against others. So I think that same would apply when I do the next boss rush, and it would be better to go with this build. So yeah, this is the build that we'll go with, but that is not for today. Today we will continue to do a bit more farming and see if we can get anything of what we desire. I'll start with the Guiguzi, and actually I did all three, so yeah, I can start with Guiguzi and then we'll go to the capital, and then finally we'll go to the realm of battle. So right, let's go. Let's see what drops we get. Maybe now I'll get Lingbow armor and greaves. I still haven't gotten any 5-star Lingbow armor. Well, I have gotten a 5-star Lingbow armor, but no greaves. The armor we did get right yesterday in the last set of runs. We were lucky enough to get one to drop for us. All right, so we'll do I'm thinking around 5 runs of each. 5 or 6 I think is a good number. Yeah, 5, 6, 7 maybe. Fine, we'll do 7 runs of each. 1, 2, 3. Right, let's go. And I can still do my entire rotation. That's the surprising thing. I guess I need to keep molten metal thorn, right? I've removed it right now, but it's not required to be removed. Okay, dead. We do pretty decent damage, I think. No, the drops aren't great. 1 5-star, but it's from a existing set. I think I already have that piece as well on 5-star. Let's see. I didn't try to proc metal. I think I should try to do that as well. I'm just playing with Venom Snare, see if that procs now more than it did when we had only 30 points in the metal virtue. So yeah, that's something I want to check out as well. It's unfortunate that we are restricted from using toxin and all those attack power jewels or bonuses on weapons, I think, and not on armor. If we did have them on armor, that would have been amazing. Okay. Okay. Dead? Yeah. The proc didn't. The procs are a lot more difficult now, obviously. The proc didn't proc, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. We are anyway doing. As in, we will continue to do high damage irrespective of the procs. So long as we keep on deflecting, we are good. And actually, in this enemy we are used to fighting, right? So I don't need to deflect as much. I can just burst it down. without it getting much of a chance to retaliate, which actually worsens our damage output, right? Okay. Okay. Fine. I guess I should just start with water. It has good defenses against fire, and it's an enchant element for us, so it's not really proccing as easily as others would. Interesting. I just wanted to start with fire because metal, I think, is an element that is even stronger against than fire. So how many did we do? I think we did 3 attempts or 4 attempts. I think we have done 4. But yeah, survivability is up, damage is up, healing is also good. I wouldn't say it's up, probably down, but it's not bad. And buffs are up, a lot more buffs, right? Okay, that's not good. Finally, we got all. No, I didn't get all 5. The others did not proc before, or the others were lost before it could proc metal. Interesting. Okay. It's getting decent drops from the Juyan, not so much from the mission objectives or from the mission drops. That's been the story. No, I wouldn't say that's been the story. Yeah. It's been a mixed bag. I definitely am feeling the lowered luck. Maybe it's not such a bad thing. Maybe I'll get lucky because of the lowered luck and happen upon the exact items that I need rather than a bunch of 5 stars that I don't really want. I can always hope that that would happen, right? Alright. Yeah, we are also missing Deceptive Assault. Alright. You still got us. Okay, fine. Too slow. And it. Yeah, drops from the Guiguzu are not Guiguzu. Guiguzi, that's the sage. Drops from the Juyan have been good. Yeah, this should be the last one, I think. Then we'll head back, check what was dropped, and then move on to the next farming area. But yeah, as you guys can see, the damage is definitely up there. I think the fact that we are not able to get all the procs is immaterial, but I still would want to get that before I really attack. But even otherwise, the damage is good. Oh, finally. And dead. Alright, now we can head back. I think we did 7 runs. So, right, Julian is still, as in not where we see the real difference. The actual difference is seen in how we are able to handle the other fights, right? The NPC fights, because we get to deflect a lot in those, and our heightened damage output post that often leads to one-shots. Alright, we got the headpiece 4-star, which we already have. Lingua, fine, we'll keep that. Oh, okay, I'm looking at the wrong menu, my bad. Right. Date of, okay, Shao Hao, this we keep. Although we can, we'll check it out later. So this we salvage. I guess this we keep. Salvage. Keep. Oh, done. Okay, that's it. Not too many things. Not bad. Thornprick, Fruitless Plum, and Peach Blossom. Okay. What is Peach Blossom? Wrong one. That's Thornprick. Peach Blossom is also quite decent, actually. Fine, we'll keep it. It's a good one. In fact, it's better than Thornprick, right? Yeah, Peach Blossom is the good one. Okay, interesting. So this we should have along with. But yeah, Swift Lightning is also good, but it doesn't, I think, have the same damage. I think this one has higher damage. Interesting. Still, let's keep this one for now. Let's get rid of this one. Salvage, yes. Alright, then we go to where the other Chiang Scimitar is. Both are Shao Hao. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I might actually get rid of one, but fine. For now, let's just move this one to the, where do we move it? Yeah, to the storehouse. The Urumi, this one also will move to the storehouse, and the Urumi is the first 5-star we got. Interesting. Okay, fine. Alright, so we are done here. Next, let's look at next let's look at the armors. We had already looked at this, so we are going to take this out. This we keep, this we salvage, this we keep, salvage, 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 yeah, salvage. We have a bunch of these, right? Yeah, we do. Salvage. We also have one more of this, but we will keep it. It's fine. It's 5-star, so no harm in keeping those. Salvage, 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 salvage. So much stuff to salvage. Esquire armor. I think I already have a 3-star. I haven't gotten a 4-star version of it yet, unfortunately. Asian champion bracers, okay, or a 5-star one. Salvage, 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 salvage. Armor of fidelity, okay, 5-star. I think we have that. I'm not sure. Okay, done. Let's. Yeah, we do have one. Okay. But yeah, right. First, let's salvage what we want to salvage. No 5-stars were selected, right? Nope. Okay, cool. Send to Zora. Salvage. Alright, done. Next, let's go back to the top and we'll send to the storehouse all of these. 1, 2. This one also, right? Oh no, this is our first 5-star champion helmet. Interesting. Okay, we'll keep it then. This one, yes. This one, I'll just check once again. Oh, interesting. Okay, so then I can actually get rid of the other one. Yeah, I'll get rid of the other one. Not sure it will work that way though, since we have other things selected. Might be better not to salvage it right now. We'll salvage it later. We'll just come back to it later. This one, as I said, yeah, there are 2 of these, so we'll send this to the storehouse. 5-star Lubu Greaves. This is the only one that we have, I think. Yeah, this is from the earlier farming run. Alright. So this is done. Okay, so let's send these to the storehouse. And in case of this one, oh, not this one, my bad. In case of this one, we salvage this. Alright, done. Okay, I had the Greaves 5-star. I thought I had some piece from the Curse Star of Hajian set on 5-star. Just, yeah, I didn't realize it was just the Greaves, not any other piece. In any case, this is done. So, yeah, we can move to the accessories. We got two 5-star annotated Woodsies. Nothing great. Much better. Okay, cool. Yeah, this will keep, but we'll send it to storage. Alright, this is done. Next, we got a lot of stratagems as well, right? But we are not able to see them here for some reason. Oh, we are. Okay. By date of obtention. We got these 3. Okay. So contingent recovery, this is not good. Alright. This is okay, but yeah, not really good. Power shot, yeah, we have already all these 3, so only if they have good bonus effects, then we would want to use them. Send to the storehouse. Serene harmonization. Yeah, this is a good one. I think this I'm keeping here for that reason. Okay, fine. I think this one I'd kept because of the Spirit Disruption duration gem. I'm not sure if I should salvage this and just get the gem, because that's a good gem. Right. In any case, yeah, this is where we are. So now we can go back and go to the next map, right? The one that has Guosi in it. Yeah, we're getting really poor drops there. The last time I farmed with this set. Hopefully it will be better this time, but I really doubt that. Alright, let's go. Sauce our buddies with us, as always. Yeah, with the sword out, because we have earth shift, the bow also gets that advantage, as I was telling earlier. So we don't need to buff up, we can directly hit for 495 and kill all the mobs. No drops? Yeah, no drops. Even worse than bad drops, no drops. Did somebody notice us? No, nobody did. In my earlier farming run, I was a bit confused when I changed to the glaive and I was not getting the bow damage bonus. I didn't realize that it was dependent on what we had open, right? Or not open, what we had equipped. So yeah, that surprised me. Spirit gain, toxin defense, yeah, this is all over the place. We can drop this and try to get something in return. Hopefully something better. Actually, whatever I was trying to craft last time, that also didn't work out, so we can use that one as well. But this one was right at the top, right? So I thought of using this one for now. This is a convenient panda in that sense, that you just have to walk up to it, kill a couple of enemies and you're good. Yeah, this is the other advantage, right? I can get these kills in one go because we have like 50 additional damage. Base, well, not base, but overall attack damage. And then that's buffed up further by our other bonuses. Nice. Didn't drop anything interesting. Okay. Just dropped himself. Didn't drop anything, just dropped himself. Right. Alright, dead. Dead. Gosi, where are you? Not Gosi, Li Jue, right? Yeah, there he goes. We have to wait for him to turn around. Otherwise, Cao Cao, who is standing behind us on a cupboard, will get noticed. We don't want that. A 4-star weapon, okay. Nothing super great. And he's dead. Okay. Yeah, Gosi is dead as well, I think. Dead. dropped his halberds again. One more set done. Go see. Do drop your tome. I need your tome. I need to see. Brocade Sail Captain Gauntlets. Okay. I don't think we have those at 5-star, although I'm not sure. We did get one drop, although I don't remember whether it was 4-star or 5-star. Interesting. But as I was saying, the build works quite well. Yeah. Although I don't use obviously element procs against human-sized enemies as much. It's not that I can't, right? So even without that, it's fine. With that, it would be better. Maybe I should use metal, I guess. I can always make use of metal in that sense. The Venom Snare, I think, is quite interesting as a sorcery. A 5-star loot. Nice. Incense container. That's actually a good what do you call it? That's a good accessory. I think I like its bonus. I think it's a usable bonus, or a more useful bonus than what we typically get. So what did we get last time, right? By the way, what did we get with this one? This is good, right? Again, 3 different colored bonuses, 4 in fact, but 3 of colors, 1 gray or 2 gray, and plus we have a square and triangle slot, which are the best. Well, not really. Plus obviously is the best one, the cross sign, and then we have triangle and square. Here we got martial arts spirit consumption, stone damage. The dragon spot uses and ammo hit max +1 are actually good. Haste upon deflection is also decent. It's unfortunate that it got stone damage though. Yeah, that's not anything very good. Plus, yeah, it's part of a set, right? It's a set accessory, so that's another problem. Warfare classics, okay. That's not a set accessory, but I'm not sure. Yeah, its skill is enemy detection. That's not really useful. I keep forgetting that there is nothing to be worried about here. Accidental. I was trying to pick up the arrows. This guy sometimes drops his bow as well, but no good drops till now. At least not in my case. Dead. At least this has crushing subjugation and celestial something, right? The one where he jumps up. Those 2 skills work really well together. Okay, Lijue, come back. Alright, let's go. We are making good progress this time. This mission was quick. Although the drops we are getting are not that good from this chest particularly. Dead. Dead. Now dead. Still not dropping what I want. Sad. Drop your damn tombs, guys. Drop them. Let us put this police behind us. Alright, that's 2 down. This one also we can do 7 times. That's just so that we could fill up our stock of arrows, right? Another 5-star. This time the flying generals go. I don't think I have a 5-star of that, so that's good. Good to get that. A silver inlay Libo dice, but it's a 2-star. Okay, that's Guojia's accessory, right? If you can get a good roll on that, I think we'll definitely want to build around that as well, at least as a single accessory or single bonus, right, from his set. Spirit consumption, haste upon HP recovery, lightning damage. Yeah, no. We'll drop this and see what we get. The drip definitely looks decent, I must say. Belt hook, yeah, that gives HP, so that's definitely good. The fixed bonus on it is HP. I wonder if there is, yeah, there is one more Junyu's accessory that I haven't unlocked yet. I should probably unlock that as well, since Guojia's is no longer important for us. It was more important if you are pairing it with the Ling Bao, right? It always happens like that. I'm done. Mellow chord, interesting. Okay. 500, nice. I guess because I have deflected a couple of those, right? Attacks. My dowdy was filled up. The dowdy stack. Not filled up, I guess I had 2 stacks or 3 stacks maybe. I think 2, yeah. Not 3, just 2. So I was immediately doing 500 damage. Not bad. Immediate boost. He's already dead, alright. He should be dead as well. Not yet, okay. Now he's dead. Nice. Got the water god's blink. Finally. Amazing. What a good drop. What a good drop. What a good drop. I really wanted to test that one, so I'm very happy to get that. Excellent. And it was only in the last one that you were asking him to drop his tome, right? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Gosi. Appreciate it. I appreciate it very much. Yeah, we'll challenge it a few more times. There are a few other tomes that they are yet to drop, but this was the key one that I was looking to get. As I mentioned when I was going through the character bios to get all the tomes that everybody can drop, This one definitely caught my eye, right? Because the aqua blink is quite good. In fact, I was using it with this build earlier. I just thought that the build was would work well with that kind of wizardry. It's just that yeah, that I needed ice weapon. So I ended up switching it to ice weapon. Okay, no 5-star drop this time. Fine, fine. Won't complain about it. Already our luck has been very good. In fact, we got 2 5-star drops from him, so that hasn't even happened when I'm farming with my all luck gear. So yeah, crazy. What do we have for this guy? Beltook drop with spirit gain, which is good. Ammo retrieval upon ranged attack is bad. Ranged attack damage is well, these 3 actually go well together. Spirit sustainability and morale points lost. Interesting. Yeah, this is not a bad one for ranged, right? For ranged, it is very good. In fact, we'll keep this. If we ever want to play ranged, we'll have this. Instead, we'll try to get a new role on this one. Yeah, incense container has restore HP. Okay, yeah, then I'm not so sure it's so good. Beltook is definitely better. It gives direct HP, right? Although 2.4% is much higher than what we get on typical rolls, or not rolls, typical bonus, right? It's around 1.9 for the armor. So in that sense, maybe it's worth having. Yeah. Anyway, let's drop it and see what we get. It has potential, right? It has 3 different colored bonus slots, and one of them is a square slot, one is a triangle slot, so definitely decent potential. Although General in Chief Seal, I'm not so sure that potential would be met with it. Alright. Hey buddy, you dropped something. You dropped a bow. As I was mentioning, this guy sometimes drops a bow. But the bow that he dropped is 3-star, and earlier as well I had gotten a 3-star. Never seen a 5-star from him. Although, yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if the bow I was looking for, the 5-star bow, came from him. Of all the things, right? Crazy. Okay, he dropped a 4-star. Interesting. That. Okay, excellent. Gosi, not Gosi, Lijue, turn back. Good boy. Appreciate your immediate response to my ask. Actually, Sao is not even here. Okay, fine. He hasn't yet made it here. He's still stuck trying to navigate the jumps. Okay, go see. You almost got me there, but yeah, it wasn't to be. This is a nice call to the reveal about Dongzhuo, right? Because these guys report to Dongzhuo, obviously, and they are guarding this, or guarding this manor just to stamp out any secret from leaking out regarding Dongzhuo having taken all the elixir from Jiangrang. So this is a good one in that sense. I think we are at 4 maybe, or 5. We need to do 2 or 3 more. Yeah, it should be 3 more. I think this was the 4th one that we just completed. It should be 3 more. Oh, I actually don't need to do that, I just remembered. Yeah. 693. My god, that's a lot. That's quite a lot of damage. Okay, no worries here. And I'm actually gymped in terms of morale, right? I have only 15 morale as compared to the enemies that I'm facing. So yeah, this is very good damage I'm doing. What did I get last time? Range attack guard. Again, the same thing. Okay, martial arts, spirit damage, spirit gain. Yeah, we are dropping this. And let's see what we get. Maybe we'll get a silver inlaid Lubo dice. The one that Gojia uses. Oh my god, okay. I'm a prophet. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, got the arrows. Okay, that was not good. My god, okay. Dead. It's good that these guys don't notice what is happening on top of their heads. Otherwise we would be in trouble. Okay, he's turned back. So we can carry on. Carry on being sneaky. What do we get here? Okay, bamboo crossbow, 3 stars, not a good one. Although I shouldn't complain about drop right now. Oh. Okay. Nice. Alright, I'm done. Both are down. I didn't top myself up. My healing has gone down from 800 plus to 780. I guess I have lower HP as well. Around 30 points lower HP. Because there is no specking into wood, right? Which gives us more HP. So, yeah. Or not, yeah. It's only 10 points less, so that should translate to 20 points less HP. I don't know where the other 20 point is. Probably it was from one of the accessories that we swapped out, right? Or maybe the stratagem. One of those two had HP, and that's probably what I'm missing. In addition to what I'm missing due to not specking as much into wood. Otherwise, 40 points of difference would make sense. Okay. Surprising. I was wondering if the warlock saw us and ended up walking straight into that guy's attack. Alright. Almost missed the jump. Almost missed that jump. We didn't get a very good one though, did we? Spirit attack damage, spirit consumption, attack power is good. Ranged attack, guard penetration. Why am I getting that though? And ice defense, yeah. Those two are not that good. Yeah, I'm going to try to get a new roll on it. It's unfortunate. We did get a silver in the Duo dice, but just not what we were looking for. Anyway, the one I should try to roll for it is one with a cross because I want healing on my silver duo dice. So cross and square bonus slots are what we need to reroll. Although obviously a triangle wouldn't hurt either. But those three are the slots that we are looking for. Dead. Alright. That ended fast. One down, two down. I think I made a mistake. Sao didn't follow us, so that's not a problem. Oh, a 5-star Pola Ampodao. Crazy. Crazy that I got one here. Don't tell me that's going to be a Lingbao Pola Ampodao. Dead. Very dead. He should also be dead. Now he will be dead. Okay. Yeah, we should do this run. Or are we good? We did 2 more after getting what we wanted. I think what we got it in the 3rd, the tome. Yeah, we should do it 1 more time, I think. But crazy that we got the blink. But now the problem is that we don't have we don't have or we'll have to spec into water if we want to use it maybe. We don't have 40 water. I don't know how much it requires, but from what I've seen, all the tomes need at least 40, right? It's either 40, 60 or 70, 99. So we definitely might not have enough water specking. I'm wondering what I should do about that. Maybe I should jump the build a bit and just spec into both earth and water. But yeah, we'll still not be in as good a shape in terms of optimization, right? Obviously. And I thought we wouldn't get his head, but we did, which was good because otherwise we'd have to waste more bow shots on him. Spirit fervor upon deflections, ranged spirit damage, spirit gain from deflecting. Okay. Enemy status, okay. Ice defense. I don't know why it has to have ice defense. It's actually decent, but not great. So yeah, let's reroll. Let's see. Another general in chief seal. The game really likes this particular accessory. I get too many of these on rolls as well as drops, and I'm not really interested in them because the first bonus is equipment drop rate or drop rate, right? Yeah, I don't care about it unless I'm specking for luck. I don't really care about it, right? Good damage on that, by the way. The celestial barrage or whatever that skill is called. Excellent damage on that. Alright, done. Both are down. Li Jue is about to head back. Head back, sir. Head back. Alright. Now we can jump down. Sao is actually not with us, so it wouldn't have mattered. Alright. One more bow. But it's a 4-star. I messed up.
差不多了。对不住，若不多立战功，老子的人头可不保了。给老子上！今日老子就要让逆贼曹操身首异处了！老子来了！立了战功，色六开。罢了，我不武了。
Dead.
胜局已定。他来了。
Dead. Not yet, okay, fine. Now dead. Alright, done. Completely messed up that jump. I don't know what I was thinking. I never pressed the jump button, so I just fell down from there, right in front of Dijue. That was a rather surprising surprise attack. But anyway, we are done here. Let's head back to the hidden village. Let's check the new wizardry tome that is dropped for us. This was worth it, definitely worth it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? The flag. For a moment I thought I was in the training ground. Yeah. 60. Okay, that's a problem. Instantly teleports you across a certain distance. The terrain you pass over will become frozen and be enveloped in an icy blast. Nice. Amazing. Oh, this looks good. This definitely looks good, right? If we can spam it, we can probably proc ice very quickly and be safe while doing it. Very interesting. Okay. Yeah, this might. This is a great movement spell, right? Plus it. Yeah, movement come attack. So this. Yeah, this is an all-round great spell. The only problem is that it is 60. We don't even have 25. I think we have 24, or maybe just 20. I think we have exactly 20. So we'll have to figure out how we can get 60 and keep under 30%. I don't think that's going to happen unless we get some new Dowday drops, or we'll just use it on some other build, not this one. Those are the only two options that I see. Although I'd really love to use it on this build, to be frank. Yeah, maybe I can just do a complete switch over. Yeah, but again the same problem. Even if I switch completely over to water, I will still be not below 30%, right? Unfortunate. I don't see any other way to go about this. I can probably get other link bow pieces to work. I have armor and I have yeah, that's another way. I think I can use some other link bow pieces. I only need 2 anyway. Right now I'm using the armbands or gauntlets, right, and the crossbow. I can instead use some other pieces, especially instead of the gauntlet, and I can get new Dowday pieces there, which might be lower weight. Especially the chest piece, right? If we can get a new chest piece, that would significantly lower the earth requirement. Yeah, we'll have to play it smart. Let's see. But right, this is good. I still think it has a lot of potential. It's just how we are able to set up, whether we have the luck to get a good drop on Dowday, right? In terms of the chest armor, a better one than we currently have with lower weight requirement. That would help us significantly improve our overall ability to craft that build. So again, we have something which we want to use in a build but which we can't because we don't have the right armor sets. Crazy, crazy how that works. So yeah, I think we are selling all of these, salvaging all of these. Salvage. Polampura 5-star. Oh, it's just a regular 5-star one. Okay, fine. Not bad. It doesn't have iron calf either. Okay, that's not good. Okay, fine. Salvage. Ring bound sable 4-star. Salvage. The fact that only this weapon has melee attack damage as its fixed stat is crazy. Not this, yeah, not the only one. I think there is a hammer as well that has it, but yeah, only those two. That's crazy. Anyway, salvage. 5-star bow. That's good actually. But his first, yeah, it's only HP, right? The first bonus. So, and the second is not even worth getting enemy detection. It's unfortunate that he doesn't have halberd damage instead of halberd spirit damage, but I guess that would have been too OP on his third bonus. Crazy. And slow on range attack is also pretty bad. Only the last bonus is really worth having, to be frank. Yeah. And maybe the first one, HP is always good, right? Crazy how they have gymped the Lubu set of all the sets to gimp. Okay. Bamboo Sever, Thorn Cleave and Plum Rend. Okay, interesting. I think I have the halberds with Bamboo Sever, so I don't have to worry about this one. A 5-star with Lingbao. Yeah, I already have that, I think, in Lingbao as well. 5-colored Cudgel. I believe we have a 5-star version. Yeah, we do. Indeed we do. Okay, alright, that's it. So 1 5-star, 2 5-star, and one more 5-star and 4-star. I guess this has a set. Yeah. Alright. These were our drops, by the way. Salvage in the weapon category. So this is done. Decent jewels. We have a ton of those in already, by the way. In terms of these, we send this to the storehouse. This one as well. This we'll have to keep, right, by type. Yeah, but this now we can salvage. Interesting. This we will also maybe want to keep. Yeah, Juanzu we can send to the storehouse. Fine. Just checking if it has any jewels that we want to extract before we send it out. Okay, fine. And that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. The Urumi we got in the earlier run. So let's send to the storehouse, and then let's go to the bow and salvage this one. So we only have the 5-star one remaining. Alright. Done. Next are armors. I think we already have the entire Young Conqueror set. Same for the Unscrupulous Hero set. Wuhan Cavalry Greaves also we should have. Yeah, we have multiple of them. Same for the armor. Juan Yuan we can keep, but I think we already have Juan Yuan on these. Maybe not here. Anyway, we'll keep it. That's fine. Bandit Bracers, Shenlong. Okay, we'll keep that. Leader of Lords, 5-star. I think we already have. Yeah, we do. Okay. Alright, Wuhan, this one we have a lot of. I'm not sure if we have Tai Hao exactly. We might. We had Ling Bao. Okay, nice. Alright, that would do 80 Anzun. But a 4-star one, unfortunate. A 5-star would have been good. Gauntlets of Piety, 5-star. We had a 4-star. Okay. So actually 4-star one we can get rid of and keep the 5-star one. We are marking those that we want to, those that we want to salvage. Salvage. Ling Bao, Lieutenant General Armor. Morale points gain. Yeah, amazing. Now we are getting Ling Bao armors. So we still don't have greaves though. We still don't have the greaves. But yeah. Look, when we are not looking for it, we start getting drops of it. That's what it works. That's what it looks like. The game knows. It's listening to us. Dauntless Tiger Servant Gauntlets. Okay. I'm always confused whether I have these or not. The Flying General Greaves we have a 5-star that we recently picked up. Cavalry Greaves are 3-star. We can hold on. First there were these gauntlets, then there were these greaves. Yeah, the gauntlets we obviously don't salvage. The greaves we do. Then we have these greaves of boldness which we will salvage. The Jiangdong Bandit Leaders Bracers. I think we do have these. Yeah, we do. And we have it in Daude. So nothing doing. I just want to check once if we have. Yeah, we don't have the bracers. Okay, fine. So then what we can do is we'll send them to the storehouse. Lieutenant General Greaves. By type, we have a 5-star that we are currently using, I think, or not here. That is part of our Ling Bao set. It has the set mitigation bonus. So this one we can just salvage. The cavalry armor is Tai Hao, we'll keep that. This we can salvage. 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 Yeah, this is the 5-star drop that we got, right? I just wanted to check if I had. Yeah, I did have another one. Fine. We have the bandana, we have the greaves and the gauntlets, 2 of those. Okay, fine. Fine. We'll have to do something about that later. Basically move one of them to the storehouse, right? That's what we do. Alright, I think that's it. That's all the ones that we want to salvage. The rest we want to keep, either move to the storehouse or keep in our main inventory. Salvage this. Okay, done. And right, salvage, not salvage, storehouse. Gauntlets of Piety will be keeping, right? Yeah, we are keeping those. The Ling Bao, that will keep. This I think we'll have to. Yeah, we have 3 of these, so we can indeed send this one to the storehouse. Bandit, this we are planning to send to the storehouse, right? Storehouse. This we are keeping. No, we have 2 of these, so one we can send to the storehouse. We have to decide which one though. Wizardry, Water Phase, Copper Obtention, Accolade, Size, Defense, Spirit, Deflect, Counter Attack, and Power Drop. None of them are really worth looking at, but fine. We'll just make a choice. We'll get rid of this one. So we'll send that one to the store house, and this one, and we are done. Okay. The next armor piece was from our earlier farming run. So yeah, we can now very safely send these to the storehouse. Alright, done. So we got a Lingua armor, and that's it, I think. Yeah. That was the key drop that we got in terms of armors. What did we get here? Drop rate A-. Amazing. So these two together should give an A+ drop rate, right? Too bad it didn't come with luck as well. Interesting. And it has Dragon's Cure pot max uses. How does it compare to what I have? This has Wizardry, Spell, Spirit Consumption. Oh, this has HP recovery upon deflection. I forgot about that. Yeah, that's the key one. Plus damage dealt, right? Plus Wizardry, Spell, Spirit Consumption. Yeah, those three are good enough to make it amazing. Yeah, this one has flame damage, which is fine, I guess. Although no, I'm not using flame spells, and I only have the enchantment on my weapon, which doesn't really benefit from flame damage. So yeah, this is not good for us. It's too bad the triangle and square slots were not very good, otherwise we could have used this. Too bad. Indeed. What about, oh hold on, there are these which we can, or we should salvage, right? Let's salvage these 2 stars and the belt hook. These we are keeping, right? This one also we should keep. Yeah, fine, these we are keeping. We got 2 of the stratagems, Audacious Onslaught, and this is the one that gives 80 HP in return. So basically 10%, I think, per deflect, because I was getting, yeah, not 10%, maybe a bit less than that, 8%, right? I don't know if it's a percentage or if it's a direct number, flat number. But yeah, that was pretty strong. Damage to enemies with negative effects, that's a good one. Restore HP is good, HP is good, morale points gain is fine. Deflect Spirit Consumption is also good. Yeah, this is a good one. This is overall good one. Audacious Assault, Onslaught, sorry, not Assault. And what about the other one? Oh, I already have another Audacious Onslaught. It had Spirit Attack damage at Dragon's Cure, pot recovery, enemy status. Yeah, the other one is better in my opinion. Morale points is the same. Deflect Counterattack Spirit Consumption is worse than the Deflect Spirit Consumption. HP and Restore HP are yeah, they are I guess comparable to Dragon's Cure pot HP recovery. Although Spirit Attack damage is actually better, right? But yeah, enemy status effect accumulation is worse than the actual damage. Yeah, I can keep either one of them. I don't know which one to keep, frankly. And what about this one? This has max uses. Okay, nice. Spirit gain from deflecting is good. Spirit attack, spirit damage is fine, and elemental defense. Okay, this is also okay, I guess. Upon activation, reduces your morale by 2, but extends the duration of positive effects. And this is a new one, I think. At least I haven't gotten one of these. So right, Audacious Onslaught. Which one do we keep? Fine, I'll get rid of this one. Send to storehouse. Alright, done. Okay. Next we do the third farming run, which is basically this mission, the Realm of Battle. Yeah, these guys are much more easy. After you deflect a bunch of their attacks, you just try to get them to be out of spirit, and then you can one-shot them. But sometimes they do end up tagging you. I haven't yet died to them though with this new build, so that's not a problem, I think. At least I don't expect for it to be a problem, their damage. Okay. I was glad. What the hell is going on? The hell, man, seriously. This guy. Nice, it actually goes through both of them. Finally got him. He should be dead as well. Yeah, immediately dead. But the drops are bad though. 2-star and 4-star. Okay. White Horse general armor. Fine. He drops that general armor. That is good actually. But this is 1, so we can do this also 7 times. Yeah, he drops the general armor. That's good. But I should have got tagged in the first time. The other guy kept on interrupting me, but I should have played smarter and got around that. To be honest, that was my bad play. Oh, got it. Okay, crazy. Okay. The other guy actually did a 3rd hit. Both are dead. Alright, bad drop. Again 4 and 2-star drops. The drops aren't good, but maybe it's our fault. Okay, we did get a 5-star, but it's the Greaves of Fealty. Not what we are looking for. Still, as I was saying, our damage is very, very good, and this is where it really shines, because we end up deflecting a bunch of attacks before we can get their spirits to be lowered, and because of that we are at our max dowdy. Dongle. I thought he was. He's dead. He's also dead. Again, 2-star and 4-star loot. 3-star and 4-star, I guess. Okay. I don't think we got hit at all in this one. I don't think we did. That's where our dragon pot uses were full. The drops are not good though. This was the 3rd attempt, right? And we are getting Dongmin every time. He goes crazy with that axe. That's what I've noticed. Although he's not the axe wielder that we have died to. We have always died to the other guy. I believe it's New Fu, right? New Fu. Crazy how that works. This guy. New Fu. This axe wielder basically. This one. Okay. Okay. Damn it. Come on, seriously. My God. Okay. Finally. Okay, too early. Got him. Got him as well. Oh, finally a 5-star drop. My God, seriously. Took 4 tries to get the 5-star guard poleaxe. And what we got was a guard poleaxe. Damn it. Damn it. Flying General's bow, we already got one just some time back. If only it was a bamboo bow. Maybe one with Ling Bao or set mitigation bonus, and that would be good. Or Dowdy even, right? We don't have a Dowdy bow, so I wouldn't mind one. Dowdy Tianjun. Alright, so 4 down. This is number 5. Okay. Still not down. What? Why is he still going? Okay. Finally dead. He's also dead. Nice, 2 5-star drops. Now the drops are improving. Guard poleaxe again. Lieutenant General gauntlets. Damn it. No greaves. Maybe we'll get a good dowdy piece as well, possibly. Not good. Alright, let's yeah, this is the penultimate run. The one after this will be the final one, or the ultimate one. It's quite simple. You just deflect and you kill. Alright, 4-star, okay. Dead. And 5-star. Nice, okay. We are back to regular programming. And we got a Polampoda of 5-star, okay. We got 2 Polampodas 5-star. The one in the earlier farming run, which wasn't of any particular grace. Hopefully this one is of one of the graces that we are interested in. Although we already have one for Dowdy, so I wouldn't mind one for Lingbao. Let's see. This is the final one, then we'll go back. Also that bow drop was a bit unfortunate. If we could have gotten a bow drop with the bamboo bow, we could have hoped for a grace on it, right? Yeah. We actually got 2 Lubu bows at 5-star. Crazy. Okay. Okay. Okay, bad drop. Nice. Another bad drop. Is that a 3-star? A 3-star and 2-star. Amazing. Okay. That was a bad run at the end, but yeah, we did get the Polampoda 5-star earlier, so I guess that's fine. Another 5-star Premier Virtue though. Not one with a grace, that's for sure. Because that's another set weapon, right? And that's the one from Taishitsu's set, I think. Oh, did I accidentally start it again? My bad. Yeah, we can do it one more time, I guess. Let's do that. Then we'll head back to the village. Okay. Oh, he's already down. Cool. This time we used our spells, right? But yeah, the drops did not improve because of that. Well, slightly. They improved slightly, but we didn't get any 5 stars. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. And more gauntlets. Okay. We are done. Let's go back. Let's check the Podao. Let's see if it's one that we want. Maybe we'll get another Dowdy, I think, with our luck. Well, I shouldn't curse it too much today, but it wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility for that to happen. By the way, did we... Yeah, we didn't. Alright, we can't unlock any tomes fighting those invader enemies, that's for sure. Yeah.
好困，万事果然应该松弛有度。
Alright, salvage, 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 salvage. This we keep. Salvage, salvage, salvage. Why couldn't I salvage it? Weird. Okay. Polam Podao 5-star Dowd. Exactly what I was worried about. Okay, crazy. You got a Dowdy one, another Dowdy one. My God, come on. I'm really a prophet, but I shouldn't have. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that to myself, I guess. Crazy, so crazy. I can't believe it actually. Okay, fine, whatever. 5-star Blue Boo we already have. Another 5-star. Okay. Salvage, 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 and we're done. Okay. None of the 5 stars are being salvaged, right? Yeah. No. All of them are not selected. Okay. Salvage done. Alright, next we move some of these. I think Premier Virtue we already have. Yeah, we do. So we get the Polam Podao. Obviously we already have one, so is it better though? It has Iron Carved, Dragon Tail Whip. Yeah, it's not better. It has Marching Dragon. I don't think my current one has it. I'm on the current one. I'm using Dragon Flash, Dragon Tail, not Dragon Flash. I'm using Dragon Tail Whip, Horn Strike, and Iron Calf. Basically, the second set, right, on this one. I can probably check what I have currently. Where is it? Where is it? Oh yeah, it would be here. So Iron Calf, Horn Strike, Dragon Tail Whip, and I have Phoenix Wings on this one. Yeah, so this is better actually. Just for that, that's as compared to Marching Dragon, Phoenix Wings is better in my opinion. Yeah, definitely. All right. Earlier when I was testing out the damage on my Polam Podao, I accidentally gave it Glaive Spirit damage instead of Glaive damage, and then I was wondering why it was not getting any additional damage from it. HP damage, right? So that was, yeah, that happened. Anyway, Yeah, we got another doubt. Polam put out crazily enough. Instead of Lingba one, which we were hoping to get. But it is what it is, right? Anyway, guard Polax will just send it to the storehouse. Yeah, we have. Why do we have so many of them? 1, 2, 3. I might as well keep this one and yeah, move these two, right? All right, by obtention. Okay. Oh, we got one right now. Fine. This also obviously we send this we got from the last run. All right. So these we send to the storehouse. Okay, we are done here. Next we look at all the armors that dropped. 5-star. Okay. I don't think we have this at 5-star. Oh, we do. Okay. We do indeed. Fine. We'll send it to the storehouse. Salvage. This we keep. Set bonus, keep. Salvage. Supreme Heavenly Emperor. We keep that, right? 5-star with no crazy. 5-star with no grace. We do have these, right? Yeah, we do. We have lots of them. Why do we have so many of them? I don't understand. Tongju Officer Greaves, and all of them are unmarked. That means they were all dropped earlier and I just missed all of them. Crazy. Okay. I just select all of. Oh, okay, I understand. Many of them are. Got it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. One is set bonus. One is supreme. One is Yuanshi, and one is what we need to salvage. All right. I think the set bonus one is what led us here. Okay. No, we already did all of these. Yeah, this one led us there. The one without any set grace bonus, right? Salvage. Champion footwear. This is different, right? Yeah. We already have one for 5-star though, so we don't have to worry about it. Okay, this we salvage. I guess we already have one at 5-star. No, we don't. Interesting. Okay, so then this we can salvage. That we keep. Salvage. Vicious Tiger Greaves. Salvage. Okay, Supreme Heavenly Emperor. Fine. Another White Horse General Armor in the type that we, but it's 4-star, so yeah. Plus I'm not really sure about that particular grace. It is just focused on divine beasts. Yeah. Gauntlets of Piety. Okay, we are done. We are back to our earlier farmed armors. So yeah, we are good to salvage all of these. Done. As for the rest, yeah, this one we remove the embeds and we send to the storehouse. Also storehouse, I think. Indeed. Storehouse. This one we don't need to because we already got rid of the one that it replaced. Storehouse. Contents of IT. Okay, that's where our earlier set ended. Okay, so fine, we can then send it to storehouse, and yeah, our inventory is cleared up. The last thing is this. So many 4-star drops, seriously. This is fine, this is fine, this is good actually, although a square slot would have been even better. This is not good, so this we can actually salvage. This is okay, salvage. No, also okay, not good, and we are done. Okay, so we salvage 2 and we send 2 to the storehouse. All right, done. Any new stratagems? Yeah, no new stratagems. These guys don't drop stratagems, maybe, or maybe I just haven't been lucky with them. All right, yeah, that's where we are, I guess. So that was the farming run for today. I think our build is mostly set, especially to take on the enemies that we wish to take on. I do have healing here, which I haven't used actually in any of the fights that we fought earlier, but we can use it. So if we pop it right before we go for a critical blow, we can get a lot of mileage for it. So 3, okay. Okay, that was bad. 1, 2, 3. Not what I want. Not what I want indeed. I should have tried to eat his big critical blow again. Okay, that didn't help. Fine. Yeah, this is fine. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As I said, we can get a lot of mileage. Maybe I should go for the other weapon in this case, because it might do more damage. So it will get more healing, possibly. Yeah, I put it with. It has less base attack, so it does less damage that way. But I think because of glaive damage and all of those, it should end up doing more. That's what I think. Yeah, let's try using that. Let's see. We'll follow the same process. See if we can get more healing that way. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think I ate too much damage. 1, 2. If that guy is going to do just that, that's not going to help, right? He needs to do his overhead critical blow or the other critical blow. My buddy, please. Please, don't do this. Nice, yeah, this is what we wanted, okay. 4 down, okay. 2, 3, okay. Okay. As I said, yeah, this does more damage. The healing was higher. Although we did hit him once before that, but definitely still the healing was higher. So I wouldn't say that had a part to play. Alright. Oh, we lost too much. Okay. 2, 3. Too much again. Okay. Okay, fine. Too much again. Not bad, right? Although I'm not sure ice does additional damage. I think toxin does additional damage. We have to ice. If we touch proc, then we can get damage amplification. Too bad ice is going to run out. Unfortunate. And we are all healed up anyway. Didn't have enough juice left. I guess we're never going to be able to get a ice proc and then immediately get okay, buddy, come on. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we can try to come and hit him. Alright. That was a bad idea. He hit me. Maybe I shouldn't attack him immediately. I'll get the ice proc later. 1, 2. Okay, this is fine. 3, 4, 5. Okay. Three. And that's the kind of heal I was referring to. So we can probably get even higher numbers in the heal. It's just that we have to carefully time it. 2, 3. Okay, hit me. Not with that. Yeah, that was a good hit. Nice. Come on, man, seriously. I had to do it at that time. 35. The entire setup was wasted. Okay. But I know what to do now. First we need to get hit. Not with that. Alright, nice, good hits. 2, 1, 2, 3. All right. Almost a full heal. That's what I was going for. So yeah, that's basically what I was trying to say. That with that, we do have the ability to get quite a lot of healing. Almost, I think that's around 75% of our HP bar, which is significant. So that with Yinglong actually should allow us decent survivability. And as I said, this set that we are wearing is definitely giving us more of that already. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things have turned out with this one. The damage is higher. We don't have to swap to so long as we keep our longsword out, we get to enjoy additional damage on our longbow as well, which is good. We don't need to keep on buffing before we use it to snipe enemies. And other than that, I think with the healing that we currently have and with Yinglong, we should be able to survive most of what is thrown at us. So overall, I think this works quite well. I definitely want to see better accessories and stratagem sets to complement this build, but that is obviously completely dependent on luck. So if we get something good, we'll roll with it. Otherwise, I think this is a good overall set as of now. The only things that we have under our control to a certain extent are trying to farm for better bows and crossbows, right, that can support this set. So a 5-star crossbow or bow in Lingbao, even Daude, or with set bonus. That's what we are looking for. That will give us one additional bonus slot, and yeah, we can use that basically to further buff the build. But other than that, this is quite good, I would say. And yeah, this is what we are rolling currently. So right, so this is it for today, I guess. Either tomorrow or day after. I'm not sure if I'll be streaming tomorrow, but if I do, then tomorrow. Otherwise, the day after, we will take on the mission, the boss rush from our friend, the crouching dragon, right? Zhuge the second boss rush. Guan Yu will leave for the day afterwards. But yeah, with this build, I am hoping for a much better performance than what we were having earlier. So let's see how it goes. Maybe we can do those without using up too many of our healing pots, or more importantly, using up most of our dragon cure pots, right? Powders. So yeah, if that's possible, then that would be good, especially in case of the boss rush. I think that's unlikely though. Let's see how it works out. Our healing is in fact not better than what we had earlier, so it's unlikely. But right, otherwise this is a good set. I think this is a good place where this build is at, and I'm looking forward to how it performs against the Wolong boss rush part 2, as well as against Guan Yu. So right, that's it for today. Drowden signing off. Thank you for watching. See you guys in the next stream. Bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye.